Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Daniel.
I'm Jamal.
And today we're going to do something a little bit more fun and creative. We're going to get a chance to see how well we know each other as business partners and also give an insight to you guys about our background and maybe some personal stuff as well.
Got the YouTube hat on today because we're doing basically a YouTube challenge. One of those things called the How Well Do You Know. As we're going to make it a little bit more businessy. We've got some paper and a marker. We're going to ask questions about ourselves. We're both going to write down the right answer, the person asking it, and then the person who's answering it is going to write down what they think. And then we're going to see if they're right or if they're very wrong, and if we need to maybe choose a different business partner. We'll see.
All right.
So we've got our questions written down on our phones, and we're going to start with Daniel. What's your question?
All right. The first question is an entrepreneurial question.
Okay.
So when or at what age did I start my own and first business?
So when, like what age?
Yeah, what age did I start my own?
Okay, I think I know this. I hear crossing out. Did you?
I had to rethink that.
Did you write the wrong one
Yes, I did.
about your own life? Okay.
All right.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Mine is very small.
Is it 16?
It's 16.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Oh, well done.
I did accidentally peek over and see the word 17, and my heart went
I
damn
did.
it. Yeah.
No, it is because I started it when I was 16, but when I was 17, that was when it sort of like became public.
What kind of business was it?
It was a business where you resell or see an overview of high-end sneakers.
Oh, so this is Sneak Price,
Yeah,
yeah?
Sneak Price it was called. So yeah, it doesn't still live, unfortunately, but it's
Well,
entrepreneurial. life.
Exactly, you've got to try multiple different ways
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you get to
Yeah.
the one that works, which is JDM Social.
Sure.
Little
Right.
plug. My first one. If I could have dinner with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? One person, dead or alive. Very cliche question, I know. But yeah, let's go for it.
What if I don't know how to spell the person's name?
That's fine. You just write down what you think
Okay.
it's spelled like. But it's a pretty easy one to spell.
It's giving
That-
clues, huh?
Has that made it harder?
No, it would put pressure on me to spell.
It's fine, you're not a native English speaker.
Can I ask it is that allowed in the game? Can I ask if he's still alive or she?
That's probably not. I don't know. We didn't really set these rules perfectly. But I'm probably going to say yes. The person is. The question was dead or alive, but I'm going to let you know they are dead. If that gives you a clue. But you've taken your clue, so I hope I get a clue later on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a wild card.
I have told you this. That is the thing.
You can't say that. I'm just about to show the answer. Make it look bad. Okay, cool. You ready?
Go for it. 3,
If this
2,
is
1.
right, like
Yeah.
it is quite ironically because he hates.
No, not in the slightest.
Oh,
Not in the-
yes,
Yes.
Oh, that's why you just talked about like spiritual.
Yeah.
He has a great voice, that guy.
Yeah, if you can ever sit down on YouTube, there's like hour-long things about Alan Watts. Just like listen to his stuff about life and spirituality, mindfulness, and entrepreneurism. It'd be amazing to sit down and like tell him all my problems, and he'll fix them. He sounds like a granddad, that you just want to sit down with a cup of tea.
That's true.
Just chat that life.
Yeah. What is my biggest entrepreneurial failure?
Ooh, this might be a tough one.
If I even shared that, I don't know.
I don't know if you've told me this. Yeah, that is a hard one.
Is that too hard?
No, we're going to write it down. We're going to see. I'd like to know that even if I'm wrong. And I'm sure they would as well. This is a tough one. I'm actually really stumped.
No, but I get it. Like, I haven't talked a lot about it.
Yeah. But it's that whole personal branding thing, isn't it? When people they're putting the best part of themselves out online and stuff.
Yeah.
You leave the stuff that fails out.
Unfortunately.
I think some people should, put the failures on there as well. Like Gary Vee, he does a lot of stuff about
Yeah,
that.
document versus create, right?
Exactly, yeah. I'm going to go for a very wild guess here.
Okay, go ahead. Also, what is failure, huh?
That is a question, yeah. Okay, I've got something. It's a little vague.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's applicable to this, but let's find out.
Mine is one word and I'll explain.
Okay.
Panapas.
What does that mean?
That was the name of the company.
There's the name of the company?
Yeah.
Okay, I've written moving at the wrong time to London. So like maybe like you had a plans when you moved here to the UK and you like it didn't work out. Explain to me what panapas is, because it sounds like a Mexican dessert.
It does. To be honest, the word panapa is like a slang word they use in Iran.
Okay.
So my background is Persian. So from that, I wanted to start a company that sold everything. There's a company now called Fancy. It's quite an old company, but it's basically what they do is list a lot of things that are odd. So they sell, I don't know, like stickers for the wall to put your, I don't know, vacuum cleaner up or something something very odd. Usually quite designerful. I wanted to do that, so I just said Panapas because the domain for Panapa was taken. So I invested in this and I tried, I think, 5 different freelancers from India and even one in Denmark to get the website up and running. I didn't. I ended up losing my money. Unfortunately, luckily it wasn't a lot, but still, I was only 18. So
And also you put your heart and soul into that at that point. You're like, this is the next big thing and this is going to be my legacy.
That was the problem. I promised so many people about this, and before I had anything in my hand, it was gone. So that was my biggest failure.
I think that's one big thing, but from that you can learn a lot. So like the big thing that I learned over the last like 5 years of doing so many different things is don't tell people what you're doing. Like that's why in terms of like my big friend group and stuff, I just like didn't tell anyone anything that I was doing until it was a fruition, because I'd always done that thing where I was telling people that I'm gonna, you know, that I'm working on this and working on that, and then if it doesn't come to fruition, it's like everyone's like, well, where is it? And you know, you're now liable for that because you know, in their minds you've already achieved it, and in your minds you've done that by just saying it. It's now you get that adrenaline rush as if you'd already done it.
And also, like I find that a lot of people, they don't know how long it takes. So you say, oh, I'm creating this company, then tomorrow they're expecting you to sell it already. And you're like, no, I haven't even found out the color for my logo or something.
Exactly,
so these are the kind of things I learned, and that's why I think I apply the theory or philosophy of let the work talk for itself.
Completely agree. Completely agree.
Anyway.
So I'm also going to go for an previous work one, which was, so I used to be an actor, as some of you know. That's what most of the people subscribed originally to this channel for, and I was in a sitcom for 2 years on the BBC. What is the name of that sitcom?
Is that the one that premiered right recently?
No, it's not the film that premiered recently. It was out from 2014 to 2010 to 2014 was when it was released, so a long time ago. But this is where I get my fame and fortune.
Okay.
I think Jaspery behind the camera might know the answer to this. And you don't. But that is fine, because I don't like to talk about my past acting work too much to you. Because I, as you say, I like the work of what we're doing to talk for itself.
Okay, I remember something. I don't remember the first part.
That's fine.
And second part. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah, let's see. With your something house. Well done. Yeah, it's Grandma's house.
Oh, I swear I was about to write Mama's house or something.
Mama's well, like Big Mama's house.
Yeah, exactly, Big Mama's house.
Grandma's house was on BBC for a few years. Won some awards. And
What was it? A comedy?
Yeah, it was like a sitcom. I played like the nephew of Simon Amstel. He was like a comedian at the time that was quite famous because of Nevermind the Buzzcocks.
Can you still see it?
I actually have the DVDs. Because I did a signing at HMV where I signed some of the DVDs.
Okay, well, was that half a point? We don't even have points.
Oh yeah, like
wow,
we'll count the points and I'll put them up on the screen as we're getting it, who gets it right, and we'll see.
Cool. Okay.
And we'll let you know at the end. Put down in the comments right now who you think is going to win based so far. I think it's going to be me, but we'll see.
Well, let's go with something more marketing, social media related.
Okay.
At what age did I start putting out content?
Ooh, okay. Now, when you say this, do you mean like strategic content, like where you're actually like making content, or just whenever you're on social media?
Like social media, like I posted and I didn't know about the concept of content. I just put out stuff.
So whenever you just like
on social.
Join social media.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, you're quite young, so like you've had social media longer than me. Like for me, I remember when I had social media because it was still in high school.
Oh.
For you, I feel like it's before that. I'm gonna write down a number.
What time did you guys start social media? I wonder when people start putting out content. Okay, my answer is Facebook 2010, IG, so Instagram 2012.
By the law of averages, I think I've got it. Like
Let's see.
2011, like right down in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Like we're going off the law of
That's sick.
averages, yeah. But no, okay, that was a flop.
No,
But
I mean,
okay, so that's interesting.
I made it, yeah. So 2010, we in Denmark, and if we have Danish viewers, audience, they know it was the time where we had this. We did this on pictures.
Oh.
And we had like we called it pop-tiden.
Okay.
So it's the pop time,
Okay.
where basically it was all about like having your hair, like the front was either spikes,
Yeah.
or you had like the front like this and the back.
Okay.
So yeah, it was.
We had like at least in England we had like the boy fringe, which is where it goes like that. But yeah, no, mine was like 2008 on Facebook, and I think IG was like 2014. I was really late to Instagram. Yeah.
Oh.
But you can follow us both on Instagram at jhachkura.
And Daniel and Jaffe.
So I've always wanted to open a fashion brand.
Yes.
And you know this, and like in the next 5 years, I'd like to open one.
Yeah.
What is the name of that fashion brand, and what is the specialty? So like, what's the USP? What makes it different? It's like straight. You think you got it?
Yeah. I'm sorry for the people watching. It's I don't know if they can read it, but I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, go for it.
So it's a monochrome. That's the name of the store or the stores, and it's only everything is gonna be based on the colors. And don't start a fight with me about what is a color, what is not a color. But black, white, and pink.
Close. Okay. So it is monochrome.
Yeah.
It is black and white. No pink. Pink is just me. That's my personal branding.
Okay.
Yeah, so like my personal branding, I only wear black, white, and pink because it makes it easier to choose what to wear every day.
Hashtag minimalism.
Yeah, hashtag minimalism. You know, when you're running a business, it's a lot easier to just have the set of clothes that you're going to wear. And black, white, and pink, everything works together, which is why in all my videos I'm wearing black, white, and pink, and every day. But the clothing brand would be just black and white. So monochrome, minimalistic, like Scandinavian style clothing. Yeah.
It's cool. I'll buy it. On average, how much time do I spend on social media?
Ooh, daily, weekly, monthly? What's the
Daily.
daily?
Most likely,
Okay.
like recently.
Does that include for work?
I mean, because I'm gonna look at my.
So you're gonna look on there. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's including work. So this is Instagram, Facebook, and
basically any social media platform.
every social media platform.
Yeah, it says which one you use the most. But,
Okay. Now you guys need to remember before this number comes out, because you'll look at us and be like, that is a massive number. Unless it's not, and I've got it completely wrong. But our jobs is social media. We run a marketing agency. We're going to spend more time on social media than most people. So.
all right, ready?
10 hours. Okay. I wrote 11.
Oh, that's
That's
close.
not too bad.
I mean, that's my lucky number, so
Is it?
I'm
Okay.
aspiring to get to that number, I guess.
I bet you're the only person in the world that is trying to increase the amount of time on social media.
But it means more work.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, okay, well that was close. I'll give you even a point for that.
Yeah, thank you. So, a nice market-related one.
Yeah.
Which social media platform, quite similar to yours,
Yeah.
which platform do I spend the most time on as a consumer? Not as a...
I know.
So not for work, just as a consumer.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit.
Uh,
I'd probably like spend a good 2 to 3 hours a day on there. Yeah.
yeah, literally. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Cool. Okay, I got a personal one.
Yeah.
And I don't actually know how to phrase it, because how was my first year in London? What's the story I tell everyone about my first year in London?
Okay, cool. I'm going to write 3 words that pretty much cover this. I don't know the entire story, but I think the basics. I think you've only ever told me this once. So, I'm going with Crazy Cat Lady.
Oh, yeah.
Live with 7 cats.
I live with 7 cats.
7? I didn't think it was that much.
To be honest with you, I don't even know the number today, but at least 7. Well, I'll tell you the story. In brief, I moved to London knowing I would have a room, which I thought was a room. I lived in the living room on the couch that was supposed to be, like the bed, but it didn't work. And when I got there, she had 3 cats. She had 3 cats or 2 cats. And basically a week after it gave birth.
And you're still living in the living room at this point?
Yeah, still living in the living room. And my clothes were supposed to be in the landlady's room. So I didn't really have like my own space in that sense.
Oh yeah.
I paid tons of money to live there. I didn't have a job and I didn't have national insurance number and all the things you need.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a messy start. And the most messy part of it is that I'm allergic to cats. So every night I had to be, every night I came home I was crying and scratching myself everywhere, and then I had a night because I didn't have my own room, so the cats obviously were free.
Yeah.
And at night I would have to close my eyes and I would have a pillow, and if I could feel the cat I was like And if there's some cat lovers, I'm sorry. I learned definitely how to deal with tough times.
It's humbling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite humbling, especially coming from a country like Denmark where a lot of things are given in that sense, comfortable. But yeah, it's really good. At the end of the day, I'm here now. So
it's a testament to that like entrepreneurial hustle. Like you've got to go for it to be in the place that you want to be to get the success that you need to.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally a smack in my face. Welcome.
Literally like scratches in your face.
Yeah, exactly.
Another social media one. What is the thing that I think is the most underpriced in social media today? In terms of anything at the moment, like which tactic of marketing through social media is the most underpriced, in my opinion?
Can I show them? I should get a better picture. Ready?
You're ready. What do you think?
We think Instagram stories.
Instagram story ads, yeah.
Yes!
It's the most underpriced at the moment. People are just, the cost per conversion on the ads through there, and like the amount of people actually clicking through for them because they're finding them so engaging.
Yeah.
Like Facebook ads has dropped a lot in the last couple of years. It's not the same as it was 2 years ago, but Instagram story ads, like, there's so much possibility there, and it's so cheap.
Yeah. So
cheap for like the quality that you get and the amount of people you can get that are valuable customers. It is so cheap. We're spending a lot of money on there because it's so useful, and we're getting a great ROI.
Actually, one question I would love to know for people, and just put in the comments, is how much do you watch more the stories or the feed? Because that's one of the questions I've had with myself. Because sometimes I just find myself clicking through the stories. Yeah. And then go out of the app and then maybe come in and check the feed. The next one is how did I fall in love with marketing?
Okay. I can't spell. That is terrible. Remember, my spelling is bad.
I'm ready.
Okay, so I think it's the newspaper you saw of an 18-year-old entrepreneur.
I was given the role by accident. However, if I have to explain that, the day I saw this newspaper, that's when I fell in love with the word and the concept of entrepreneurship.
Ah, okay.
So there was very much more entrepreneur, and that's why I wanted to start like Sneak Price and Panapes and these kind of selling stuff. The day I was given, so basically I had a random meeting with a guy from an organization, which was like startup organization, and they gave me the role of being a social media manager. So what he made me realize was that during the time I've kept putting out content, like, cause I documented my way from wanting to be an entrepreneur, then all the journey ahead. Yeah. And when he saw that, he said, hey, you put out content. And he said, okay, how about we give you the responsibility for our Instagram and Facebook page? And by then I had to dig in and find out what is this thing, marketing, even though I've heard about it in my college. And yeah, basically I just realized the aspect of being able to talk to people who care and actually making a change. All these kind of fluff stuff. Actually, it grabbed me. So it's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, you putting out good content, making good work, and someone noticed that and went, I'll give you a shot. And then you fell into it, and now you love it.
True.
Sounds like a good way.
I guess so. I mean, it's not a Hollywood story, but it's still like it's the real.
Well, that's the thing. You can't choose what happens in life. It's only like you choose how you react to it, and you've managed to build, your entire life and career around that one choice.
True.
Okay, quite similar to that.
Yeah.
Is why did I decide at 22 years old, when all of my other friends that I went to school with had just left university, did I decide to go back to university? So why did I go back to university as a mature student?
I love doing exclamation marks for this.
Really?
Yeah. All right. Ready?
Okay, what did you write?
I just wrote one word. Reshape.
Okay, yeah.
So you can put that into a lot of different kind of contexts, but it could be that you wanted a fresh new start, or just wanted to expand your knowledge, or because I know you've been into the YouTube world and stuff, so I thought maybe you wanted just to grow your, your skills and stuff.
So, kind of, but no. Like, the main reason I went to university, and it was mainly just to save time and money and grow my own business. Like, I went into university thinking that. Like, I'd been working for a few companies, doing like small little bits of social media stuff and some influencer and videographer. Worked on a cruise ship, doing photography there. So I've done a lot of like creative stuff, freelance and as jobs, and I was trying to get a job in that.
Yeah.
And then I was just tired of asking for permission, of like trying to get into the industry. And so I thought, if I go back to university, because I was at that point where I'd just gone back home, started living with my parents again, and I was like, if I go back to university, I'll have as much time as possible, because I'll only be doing uni work, and that doesn't take up all of your time. And then I'll also have the money from student finance that will be able to, fund me being able to run my own project, my own more freelancing, and just give a crack and see what happens. And then I ran into you. We bumped into each other, and
Sure. Yeah, I guess that's a story for itself.
Yeah, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, we need to share that one day.
Yeah, we'll give you. Let us know if that's something you'd like to know, is how we met, and how we decided to start a company together. But yeah, that's how I ended up where I am today.
Cool, man.
And I'm so glad I did it.
So, what's the first thing I think of when I put an outfit together?
Oh wow, this is a very random one. Okay, so what the question was?
What's the first thing I think of when I put an outfit together? So,
Okay.
not
cool.
what the first thing I put on, but the first thing I think of.
Okay, I think I might know the answer to this. Okay.
All right.
So I've gone for colour and shoes. You're thinking of the item. Oh, so you tie everything around your shoes?
Everything I do is only around my shoes.
Wow.
It's literally, yeah. It doesn't matter if I'm helping someone or if I'm judging someone.
Yeah.
I look at the shoes at the first thing when I see people.
I hear women do that a lot more. Like, they look at guys' shoes. It's like one of the first things they do is like a study or something. It's the first thing people look at.
Really?
And like women look at is men's shoes. It's first shoes, then the teeth, the eyes, and then like just the rest of them.
Okay.
Like all within like a matter of a second.
Yeah,
or something. But yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I wrote colour. And
Plus the
weather, because you're not gonna wear a raincoat if it's hot outside.
Yeah, you see, I'm not sort of a practical. Like, if it's if it's raining, and I don't wear shorts if it's raining, but I still like to break it. So.
Yeah, you layer a lot, even in like the hot weather we're having in London right now.
Yeah, true.
It's fine. He always looks stylish.
Oh.
Okay, last question. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna know the answer to this. I think I have mentioned it, but like very off the cuff. Although we run a company together, I also want to start a fashion brand in the future. I'd also like to write a non-fiction book. What would that book be called? I have told you this, but do you know what the book would be called? I don't think you're going to get it at all. I do not think you're going to go get it.
No, I'm just going to do how to something.
How to?
How to something.
Will it actually just be called how to and then got the thing and then you can write in your own thing?
Yeah, it could
or
be
we
like
just
that.
come up with an idea. And like it's a how-to book on a how to make a how-to book. And you fill it in yourself.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Oh no. And like you can make it as an ebook and then you can write, it's got like bits where you can type it in, and so like it's an ebook that people can make ebooks for. So it's an ebook on how to make, it's like a write this journal, like the pointless blog kind of thing, but like instead of filling in like your thoughts, you fill in your business and your value, and then you give it to, yeah, I don't know where that's going. That's not what it is. It pays to be kind.
Oh my god, mine's so stupid then.
No, it's not. It's
Pays
just
to be kind. Yeah.
yeah,
I
just
like that.
just
Good
an entire
message.
book on about how it's useful to if you give kindness and you give value to the world, it can come back. And well, even if it doesn't come back, the worst that's happened is you've been kind and you've given someone free value. Anyway,
Cool. All right, we did it.
thank you for watching our video. I hope you've learned a lot about us. I know I've definitely learned a lot more about yourself. Hope you learned more about me.
Definitely. I know what kind of clothes I should look for in the stores now. What kind of books I should look for in the stores now.
Yeah, and if you've enjoyed the content, make sure to press the subscribe button. We've got the bell notification down below. You can press that and see whenever we post, and you'll get a notification straight away.
We're gonna dig into the comments straight after this, so yeah, look forward to it.
And have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you.
Watching and I'm having an aneurysm.